Tryna catch them plays, give and go. Thumbing through the bands, I can't give you to no hoes. I just wanna see you flex, baby, go and touch your toes. You ain't gotta choose me, bitch, I'm already chose. Tryna catch them plays, give and go. Thumbing through the bands, I can't give you to no hoes. I just wanna see you flex, baby, go and touch your toes. You ain't gotta choose me, bitch, I'm already chose. I'ma knock out his brains, got some mafia hoes. I'm talking baby low shit, 223 shells.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Frowns, and I'm a lucky man today because I got a super dope producer, rapper, cannabis brother, all around entrepreneur, man. I want all the Park and Spark family to say what's up to the brother Iam6ix, man. What's good with you, man?
What's going on with your family?
Hey, thank you for doing this, man. I was looking forward to this ever since I got a hold of you, and you agreed to this. You're a well-respected brother out here in Portland and all around. You know, you've done a lot. So I really want to pick your brain and get some game off you, man, if you don't mind. So let's start it off. Let the people know where you were born, bro.
Hey, yo, for everybody that don't know, I go by Six. Was born and raised in Portland, Oregon. I've been living here my whole life. I'm back and forth between here and Vegas. You know, I lived out there for a little bit, probably within the last 5 years or so. So I've just been back and forth. You know, just it's a lot going on out there, a lot more out there than here, as far as with the music scene and just everything else. So I try to commute back and forth. I think I was out there maybe like half of the year or so. Like every year I'm kind of just back and forth.
It reminds me of like a little bit of a faster paced Portland.
Yes, sir. Everybody when you go there, you're going to run into the majority of the people that you didn't know where they was at, or you haven't seen them or whatever.
Man, I was wondering where you been.
You feel me? Yes, sir.
Yo, you been to Treasures, huh? Man, I went to Treasures out there my first time in Vegas, and you know how the girls would just be sitting on your lap and talking to you. And the girl was like, where you from? I'm from Portland. She's like, I went to Park Rose. I said, get off me.
It's too small. It's too small. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So that's sort of like a second home for you?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay,
sir.
okay. So you just been here. That's the only other place you really bounced to besides Portland, or have you, lived in other places?
No, that's really the only place I've lived as far as really being stationed there and just trying to, dig myself in and really build up what I've already built here. Yeah. Taking it to another place. Just really kind of seeing how the market is with music and trying to branch out. You know what I mean? I've known for a while that I needed to get to other states and get my music to other places or whatever. Yeah. And yeah, man, it's just different when you go to other places. People accept you and respect you differently sometimes than they do in your own town.
Hey, that's real. That's real. And it's different everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So to be well received coming from a place like Portland, it's a small city, man, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever I go to a bigger place, I've noticed that I get received really well when I go, like, from Florida to, when I go to, Seattle niggas kind of treated me funny for a minute. Oh, you niggas don't like us down there, that's neither here nor there. We fuck with you, Seattle. We love you, Seattle. But yeah, man, there's something about Portland. It's like home, man. Like, even if you're not from here, a lot of people I know that come here, they feel comfortable here. They feel like it's home. And there's a lot of bullshit here, but there's also a lot of love here, man. We show a lot of love to people that come from other places, so it's nice when we go other places to get that love back,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Portland is definitely a welcoming. I feel like all my family are different people that come from out of state. They love it. Just to be able to also experience the seasons, the different seasons. Mm-hmm. It's a lot to appreciate about the city, and I think people that come from here, they appreciate it more. It's always different when you live somewhere, you know what I mean? It's easy to look over stuff and not appreciate it. But once I started traveling and going different places, then I really got to see, what the value and the pros is of living out here on the Northwest.
Yeah, and it's cool to see.
This is one of them.
Oh boy. and it's cool to see how other people appreciate where we're from, because a lot of times we just hear. This is our city, you know what I'm saying? The people come here and they actually do shit.
Yes, sir.
and they experience our city in a way that we kind of take advantage because we're here all the time.
Right.
So, so when did you start doing the music, man? What made you start doing the music?
So what originally made me start doing the music was my dad, Sporty.
Shout out Sporty. Shout out to the OG.
Yes, sir. Rest in peace.
Yes, sir.
My pops, who actually passed a couple of years ago, but he's the one who really got me doing music. He bought me a drum set when I was 2 years old, and he was already a musician. He played the bass. He was in all type of live groups and doing all type of music, pop locking, and man, did cut hair, just a town legend. But he got me into the music at a young age. My mom even told me a story when I was younger that he, I think I was about 2 or 3 years old. She said he was laying me on his bass, and just
oh really?
Yeah, because he played the bass, so
okay.
He kept me around music, so he was doing his independent local music and putting his stuff out himself. And as I got older, I think I was maybe 10 years old, and he put me on his album.
Oh,
so
that's
that was
too cool,
that
man.
was probably, I think, about maybe 10 to 12 years old. I can't remember exactly, but it was definitely in the 90s. And I was on my first tape that was released and was buzzing through the city. And
hey, that's dope. Man, I wonder if I ever met your dad, man. I bet I did, man. I bet I did. Or at least I bet I seen him perform.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Name some bands he was in.
Well, I mean, he used to work with Thrust. He also used to work with C. Anthony B., who is a town legend, and they had their group called the Lab Rats. That was actually one of the most recent groups or whatnot. But he did a lot of production. This is how I connected with MacDre. He produced for MacDre. He produced for...
Your father did?
Yes, sir.
Wow!
Rest in peace, MacDre. Rest in peace, Sporty.
Yeah.
Two legends that connected and brought you some of the dope music that you hear on the Cutthroat Committee.
Hold up.
Facts.
What song?
Facts.
Because I was slapping it You ain't my dog. Fuck all that barking. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, so let's start with First Time I Seen Her.
The first time I was coming out of Iam6ix. Seen a bad bitch in the 6 and was like, God damn.
Yes, sir. So
what?
All that's facts.
You're welcome. You getting some good game right here.
I was with my nigga Sporty. We was coming out of Iam6ix. These is all facts. These is all facts. This song was recorded in my house at my basement. So
I gotta hit this weed. You're blowing my fucking mind right now.
Oh yeah. This was recorded in. This song was recorded in Portland first. He took these records and went down to the Bay and got Sugar Wolf and PSD on them to complete the rest of the album. But he got 5 beats, 1 from me, 4 from my dad, and used every one of them on the Cutthroat Committee.
He's so cool like that though.
Real man, one of the realest niggas, coolest.
I never got to meet him, man.
Oh my God.
I did all those concerts with Diggs and all them. Never got to meet Dre. Oh man, that would have been great, man. The homie, rest in peace to the homie Psycho, man. You know him too.
Yes, sir. Rest in peace, Psych, man. I got work that I done with Psych too, and I remember when we first linked up and just going back and forth talking about situations and things we done been through with Dre or whatnot, because he was one of the guys that really, had a real relationship with him. It's one thing
they sure did
pay somebody and do a song with them, and just like with us, like we didn't just make beats for him. It got to the point to where after that, every time he came to Portland and he's on the freeway, he's hitting me,
tapping in.
He's tapping in and he's pulling up, and you know what I mean. I done did all type of other. I took him up to Irvington Park. He was here on my birthday.
For real?
Yeah, took him up to Irvington
Park. Oh man, that's cool, man. That's real cool.
So I got some memories with him, man.
That's great, man. That's a blessing, man. It's cool to bump elbows with real legends, man. Wow, that must have been just amazing, man. You just fucked me up, man. I didn't even know what to ask now.
I'm blessed, man. It's a blessing.
Okay, so I do know what I'm gonna ask. When you did your first music, was that on your own? And when did you start picking up on doing production?
So I think when I did my first music, it was definitely on my own. I had my first rap group before I even did the stuff for my dad. It was me, my little sister, and my cousin Jerry, who goes by Spark Diggs now. We had a group called Young, and that was just us together. That had nothing to do with my dad. I mean, of course, we were influenced by my dad being in the living room with the production and making the beats and doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
He made all our beats for us. So we had original music from, I was only, 10 or something years old. And we had a group and we had original music. We
didn't have to go to SoundClick.
Not at all. Not at all. So basically, like, me starting was just us having fun. And I was also watching my big bro Pug, who was coming through and recording in the living room, and he's making real songs, but freestyling these songs out, and I'm influenced by him wanting to be just like him and everybody else who's coming through and recording. So
you just had a lot of family that was in this.
Yes, sir. I'm seeing this every day. I mean, my dad is doing this for years.
Right.
So
you're there when it's rehearsals. You're there when dad has to go to rehearsal, or when he got the bros over to talk about the set list and where you're going to play next. I know all about that, man. I used to sit there, try to sit at the kitchen table with my uncles and stuff and be like, wow, listening to them talk, man. That's super cool, man.
Yeah, I sat right behind him. I was just how we are right there. Everything he did, if he went to the show, I was right with him. Like, I mean, I was literally his shadow. So everything that he was doing, even if he didn't show me it step by step, I saw it. And
right.
I just picked up on a lot of stuff.
That's so dope, man. That's so dope, man. What would you say is your greatest accomplishment in music? Because you've had some real legendary shit go on, man, since you started this, man. It's gotta feel good.
Definitely feels good. And I think about it at different times throughout the day now that I'm older, just to try to appreciate it. You know what I mean? Appreciate some of the things that I have done that I may look at. Like, when you're doing music, like, I feel like I'm always trying to get to the next goal. So it's easy to overlook something or minimize something that other people may look at and be like, wow, like, you really did that. Just like even what we were saying with MacDre, stuff like that. But like, I've met a lot of people, and and it's been through just me doing music and putting my music out to the world. It was just organic.
Yeah.
Natural,
That's cool,
so I
man.
feel like that's probably really my biggest accomplishment. I won't really say it's not about meeting one specific person. It's just that I just put my stuff out there, and then the people gravitate towards me. These people have been legends.
Yeah.
And, so, man, I don't know. I just thank God for that, being able to trust myself.
Yeah. And
follow my own path and do things when I think I should. And, the results, turning out how they should.
Keep it fun.
Yes, sir.
That's another thing, man. Like, don't let it become work, because that's when shit gets fucked up and everything changes, man. But yeah, that's crazy. Has there been any other, major artists that you've got to link up with and just kind of soak up some game from, or learn more things in this music industry?
Yeah, I'm always soaking up game from my big homie, Warren G. Shout out to the regulator. We call him G-Dub.
For real?
You feel me? Yes, sir. That's my big homie. That's my partner. I met him in about 2006, 2007. He found me on MySpace, actually, through, like what I was saying, me organically just putting out some music. I had a mixtape buzzing around the city that I independently had put out, recorded it all at my house myself.
Mixed and mastered it yourself?
I did everything myself.
That's dope.
And, I had my bros, S Loyal, Mikey Vegas, PT, Smurf. I had a lot of people around me that was helping me, give me these vibes, Chubby, Crispy Hendrix, to help me be in the energy that I was having, to create this stuff. But this music and this song that I had, Warren G ended up coming across it on MySpace, and
that's wild.
He felt it. He felt it, and he sent me a message sent me a message, and I opened it, and it was unbelievable.
That
it's
is
still unbelievable
bruh.
to this day. You know what I mean?
How did that feel in the moment, man? Like, I know you say it's unbelievable, but man, when you click on that button and it's fucking Warren G shooting you some love, man, about the work you did on your own, that's wow.
It's encouraging. It's motivating. Once you get past the thought of like this is not real, because that sticks with you for a second, because it is social media. This was the beginning of social media, so we didn't even really,
Catfish ain't even came out yet.
Nah, and and on an everyday basis, like you're not getting messages from a legend or celebrities.
Yeah.
It's usually the other way around, you trying to hit them up.
Right. That's what makes it even more special, man, because you weren't out there like asking for nothing. You were just doing what you do, man, and hoping people really get attracted to it and want to listen to it and tell their people about it. And you got, man, that's amazing, man. I think
that's one of the keys, though, to, I won't necessarily say being successful, but just, being happy and not chasing, celebrities or anything like that. Just doing what you do, because the music that I was making, me and my homies, we loved it, and that's really all that mattered.
Exactly.
It was just icing on the cake that Warren G came across,
that good icing,
and I was able to build that relationship with him out of that, and I've known him from 2006 until now. I got from that moment with that actually created is we connected. He started sending me beats.
Wow.
So I have unreleased music produced by Warren G.
Wow.
Also some music that's produced by some of the other people that were in the Aftermath camp at that time.
Wow, man. Wow. So here's something, man. So I consider you one of the top people. Yeah, eyes starting to water, huh?
Look at that smoke.
That smoke. I consider you one of the top dogs out here as far as doing music. So with this question, this is for the people, you know what I'm saying? For anybody that looks up to you and whatnot. I ask this to a lot of people in my interviews because I think it's important. Is there anybody in the town, young, new, old, you know what I'm saying, that may not know you'd like to work with them? That just may not know, because I hear a lot in Portland like, man, people don't want to mess with me or this and that. I'm like, well, have you asked them? Have you reached out? Oh, no. Well, it's like, well, man, you don't know until you find out. And I think it's extra special when somebody says it.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying? So is there anybody that you would like to do some music with, whether it's right here in Portland or anywhere else, man, that's not hugely established?
Yeah. And it's just like what you say. I agree, because there's some people that I would like to work with that I haven't necessarily reached out to them. Mm-hmm. It could be a reason why. Maybe I don't have the production for them yet, or, whatever. But there's a couple of people. I actually want to work with Casso.
Okay.
Dope. I always been a fan, listen to his music. Dope artist. I do a lot of R&B production as well, but people don't really hear that. That's just stuff that I still got, sitting in my computer or whatnot. So
right.
I definitely want to work with an R&B artist. So R&B / rapper, I like J.R. Patton.
Yeah, J.R. quit bullshit, nigga. We supposed to link up, man. We supposed to link up like a bunch of times, man. We gonna get it in, man. He's dope, and he's got a special thing about him, man.
Yes, sir.
Nice. He's a star, man.
I know he stay on the move, though. I know, you know what I mean?
True that.
And that's respectable, you know what I mean? That's how it be. You got to get out there and get it. But yeah, if you see this, JR, tap in, man. I'm a tap in, you know what I mean? Let's get that work in.
Yeah, y'all heard it here, you know what I'm saying? Trying to link these artists up, man. Do great shit. Make some classics. Well, I'm starting to cry from this smoke.
That old school hot box.
Woo! Shit. Park and Spark. Can y'all see us? Eyes is on Kool-Aid.
Jeff, we used to do this shit every morning.
Eyes is on Kool-Aid.
Before school.
All right, man. Let the people know what you got coming up.
Well, yeah. First off, Happy New Year. Man, we made it through 2020. Rest in peace to everybody that didn't make it.
True that.
I got some family and friends that didn't make it, so, rest in peace. But, yeah, we starting 2021 off on a different foot. Definitely positive. I plan on releasing an EP. I will not say the specific date of when I'm going to release it, but I will, I'm going to say I'm going to put it out because that way I'm going to make myself do it. I'm going to have to do it. I do plan on releasing a series of instrumental tapes.
Oh, that's dope.
And I got a company called Sporty Vision. Man, this shit fucking my eye up.
Sorry, man.
I got a company called Sporty Vision where I basically just do all types of media. So, like some of the pictures and stuff that you might see on my Instagram, I'm doing that type of stuff. I do highlight recap videos, all filmed and edited on my iPhone. And so really that's the whole niche. Like I'll come to whatever you got, your event, and shoot the behind the scenes for you. Do it all on my iPhone, edit it all on my iPhone, and get it back to you, in a short period of time.
Yes, sir. So. Yes, sir. And you can get with him down in the description and get right with him. You know what I'm saying? Click the button and you can link up with him. And if you're listening to this on Spotify or any other podcast platform, you know what to do, man. Give me them likes, man. Make sure you hit the button, follow, give me the 5 stars or whatever they asking for, man. We trying to put Portland on the map right now, man. And these are the great people that I'm linking up with that are gonna do it. So I want to say thank you.
Appreciate you, bro.
We up in here teary-eyed, mate. But it's another one in the books, man. We got a great artist. Watch the video at the end because it's super dope. And shout out to y'all, man. Park and Spark. We'll see y'all next time.
My lineage is pimp niggas and D-boys. First lesson was watch the bricks for the decoys. Second lesson was arm up and destroy. Protect the turf if the war come, then deploy. Third testament, weed out the disloyal. Money changes the motor's greed, they get spoiled. Quit fucking with hot niggas, you'll get boiled. Never show what you got, snakes got thick coils. I put it all on the line, shooters with 6 Sawyers. They bootlegs, downloads from BitTorrent. They wanna test cause I rap now when been torn. Like I forgot how to act out in the clapators. They envious cause the hood love me and treat them foreign. They bitches on me, I'm done flying, they born. Elevated, I'm mile high and still soaring. Cloud surfing, I'm past tipsy and still pouring.
Middle finger to my old life. Middle finger to my ex bitch. Middle finger to you fuck boys. Watch a nigga get rich. If I see a pig, I'ma flip the bird. This is for you haters, yeah, that's my word. Real niggas, all we know is win. We ain't never going broke again.
Still blending up, pop in the blender. Work my beanie in the winter. You played on, I pimped her. I've been through so many of these hoes, I can't remember. Though I entered in this world on a cold day in December. When mama started having them contractions, she knew it was going down. The birth is a cold mackin' and here I is screaming fuck the world, fuck the pigs, fuck a broke nigga and a broke bitch. Nigga this that. Got it off the flow cause I wanted more. You know when you're really tryna hit what you're gunning for. This shit's a layup but I'ma dunk it though. Kill them with the first shot, still send 100 more. Nigga cause I can. My nigga you cool but what's up with your mans? You might need to put a few bands in his hands. Middle finger to that old shit, we ain't going broke again my nigga.
Middle finger to my old life. Middle finger to my ex bitch. Middle finger to you fuck boys. Watch a nigga get rich. If I see a pig, I'ma flip the bird. This is for you haters, yeah, that's my word. Real niggas, all we know is win. We ain't never going broke again. I threw my middle finger to my ex game. I see that bitch, I'm a stunt, no X games. I'm way up, counting hundreds in the airplane. On you broke boys, if you doubted me, you insane. Real nigga nah, I don't need 10 chains. It's in my blood, that's true, like 2 chains. Full clip for you 3-letter boys with the Roseville money bag boys, and we mobbing. If you on some fuck shit, we sliding. You ain't got a trap hoe, then we got a problem. Skinny nigga never lift weights, but I still flex on you. Pops told me 6, get him. I got him, fucking with the rider. RP Jack, AP9 for a nigga get clapped up. Always on the roads, how a nigga stay racked up. If you looking for that dope, no cut, that's us. Middle finger to my old life. Middle finger to my ex, bitch. Middle finger to you fuck boys. Watch a nigga get rich. If I see a pig, I'ma flip the bird. This is for you haters, yeah, that's my word. Real niggas, all we know is win. We ain't never going broke again. We ain't never going broke again.